Hello everyone, and welcome to my next reaction to Classic Who. So I am very excited to get into the second half of this story, mainly because I feel like we're going to learn a bit more about Turlough and his backstory, and I'm very, very excited about that. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Commence the burnings! Stop this! You are quite powerless. Continue the sacrifices!
Master's having way too much fun with this. Not that I'm surprised.
That's him. That's the master.
No.
Really?
Yes. We may be able to help. You keep them occupied and tell the doctor about Chameleon. Quick!
Also, stop the burning!
There is to be no sacrifice.
That. Priority number
What are you
one.
waiting for? Continue the burning!
This man is an imposter. Who is this boy?
Allow me to introduce Malcolm, chosen one of the sons. You see?
Do you know what you're doing?
If I can hit the right circuit, if it still works, I think I can cut the gas supply to their sacrificial fire.
Okay.
Obey me or there will be no gift, and I shall pull down the wrath of Logar on you all.
Malcolm is overruled. Continue the burning.
No!
Oh my goodness!
Find the boy.
Logar refuses the sacrifice. He's angry that his chosen one has been struck down.
I'll take it. Good job, Turlough.
Oh, you've done it! The fire's out!
Warn the doctor. Chameleon is the master.
Life must be very complicated for you at the moment. Not only you're a phony outsider, you're not even the real master. You're just a machine. I am the doctor, and you are Chameleon.
You are my enemy to torment me.
No more than the sum of your parts. A mass of printed circuits.
Kill him.
You see? He likes to kill. He turned on your chosen one. Next time it'll be you, Chief Elder. Kill! If I can break the energy link with the master, this so-called outsider will be nothing but a heap of spare parts. Your power is weakening, turning to silver. Silver puppet jumping on a string. String cut!
I don't believe it.
Psychomorphic fringing. Nothing supernatural about that. It's an intermediate stage between anthropoid and robotic identity.
Seems like the doctor could do with some more help. He'll need this thing too. It's from his TARDIS.
I must concentrate.
Think.
Quick. Shield yourself from the doctor's mind.
Obey me. The doctor. The doctor.
Take them to the
It's unsettling hearing the doctor say that.
That's right, Chameleon. Servile. Slave. Bond broken.
Ah. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Oh, Doctor, you quite let your enthusiasm run away with you.
The cave. Somehow it's screening the thought control.
Oh. Over the years, I've dreamed of a million exquisite tortures to accompany your final moments. That
Oh.
it should come to this.
That's sentimental.
Hurry, get back.
Chameleon! You're supposed to be the doctor's friend! Chameleon!
I'm grateful, however, that you've seen fit to return the comparator.
That thing's where you'll never find it.
No! There's been too much killing! Only the fire is acceptable to Logar!
I literally was like, oh, he turned over a new leaf, but he just wants them to die by burning.
As for the doctor,
No! No! Doctor! No! No!
Get this gate open, will you? Another surge could come at any moment. Don't think so. I've been back to the bunker, rebooted the flow. Where's Malcolm? No. He's still breathing. Who did this?
One of the elders.
I shall kill him for this.
What good would that do? We must get after Perry.
I don't understand, Doctor.
Come on.
I think Malcolm is my brother.
What? What?
Beneath that rubble lies an object of incomparable value.
Oh my goodness.
From Logar.
The last Triumph ship to come here crashed, and Malcolm was the only survivor. It must have been the ship my father was on.
How does that make him your brother?
Just accept for the moment, Doctor, that I know he would have been the only infant on board.
He's in severe shock. There may be
Okay.
some damage to his nervous system. Keep him warm. Make him as comfortable as you can. Don't you want to stay with Malcolm?
I must be there when the Sarns find out you've escaped from the cave.
How can you help the doctor?
With this.
Does everyone from Tryon have this mark?
No. You have to be very special to wear the Mesos triangle.
Okay.
It's a pillar of stone.
My TARDIS, I'm most grateful.
Where are the promised gifts?
Don't let him go!
Gullible idiot.
Oh. The master's like, toodles!
It's like the doctors.
But infinitely superior, as I am, to that galactic philanthropist.
You'll need this.
Oh, come on!
Order them to put down their staves.
Mark of Logar.
I have released them.
Quickly!
I now hold supreme authority.
The blue box is sacred to Logar. It must not be profaned by his enemy.
You have been cheated by the false outsider. He's the rightful custodian of the box. Let the doctor pass!
Okay, drama. Okay, intensity.
Temporal stabilizer's been removed. Another old trick of the Master's.
Does have a few of those. I have a question.
If this machine were working properly, it would follow the Master's TARDIS.
What, anywhere?
Indeed. Although the effort would hardly be worthwhile, he's still on Sarn.
What have you got in this?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm just curious where the master is, like the actual
Your
master.
control box, isn't it?
They do pan to him, but
Where are
I thought he was gonna be in the TARDIS.
Volcano.
His TARDIS.
Allow me to introduce the tissue compression eliminator.
Oh, you're not gonna do all three?
The same will happen to you, my dear, if you obstruct me.
Kind of triggers my OCD a little
There's
bit.
something the Master needs on Sarn. If we could find it, we'd find him. What does he look like, this Fire Lord?
Perhaps I should choose new elders from amongst the citizens. And a chief elder who would be more faithful to his new leader.
Crisis. We must do nothing to threaten the continuity of our people.
Into the TARDIS!
You did that?
The entire power of the mountain is at my command. But enough of games. I'm here for more serious work.
I said into the TARDIS!
And what is that serious work?
Quickly!
Okay. Curious.
Do any of you recognize this?
Logar.
You see, he appears at the doctor's command.
Why doesn't he strike down the heretics?
Logar is the friend of all people, whether they believe in him or not.
It was the summit of the Fire Mountain. The Fire God spoke to me, encouraged me to inhale the gases I felt. Intoxicated, invigorated, reborn.
You were drunk.
When I returned from the mountain, my body and my mind felt stronger.
I wonder if that's what the Master wants. To be born again.
Possibly.
How much more is there?
Stop mewling.
disaster must have precipitated an eruption.
I don't think so. That isn't an eruption.
No, it's a blue flame. It hasn't been seen for many generations. It's a sign of great favor from Logar. He's showing his mercy to the sick and the injured. There'll be a gathering. We must go to our people.
It is
I
pretty.
wonder if Logar, the Hall of Fire. I want to analyze the deposit on the walls. Unless, of course, you can tell me what it is.
How should I know? That cave's part of a colonial civilization that ended ages ago.
The control center's been maintained. Just what sort of interest have your people got in the stability of an abandoned planet? When we arrived, you expected to find Trions here. Why?
The triangle here in the ruin.
If this is an abandoned planet, what was your father doing here? But if you're holding back anything that will aid the Master, our friendship is at an end. Is that
Oh,
understood?
Yes, Doctor.
Turlough. Turlough. Just be honest. Just be honest. Ah, my heart.
An immensely rare catalytic reagent from deep inside the planet. When the surge comes again, I shall be ready to absorb its infinite transforming power.
Really?
Oh!
You're getting no more power!
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Okay. Whew. Stressful.
The Master's control box. I may have a puny mind, but you don't need to be Albert Einstein to find the off switch.
You escape from my slave, but you will obey me or die.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my goodness. Did he shrink himself? Like accidentally? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. I'm processing. All right. On to the next part. Oh! Ah! Oh. Oh. She tossed him.
There is heating by one of the volcanic gases. Could be one of the Trions
I am
constructed the Hall of Fire,
obsessed.
some sort of curative center. I must release the gas.
Obsessed.
Stick tip under this. Where did you get this?
Timonov gave it to you.
More gifts from Logar?
Yes, from a Trion ship. It's a coded circuit release key, and I know the lock it operates.
Oh.
It's quite safe. Look.
Turlough said there's no time to lose. Oh my goodness.
There you are.
Oh. Not getting away during the sneeze attack.
Praise be to Logar.
Logar had very little to do with it.
What happened?
You were shot, but you should be all right now.
We need your skills of leadership and organization. Logar demands it.
Yes, of course, chosen one.
If it's still intact, I think I can operate the main transmitter on my father's ship. That gives us direct access to Trion Communications Executive, and the custodians will send a rescue ship.
Couldn't do better.
Okay. Okay.
You're concerned about the custodians, are there?
Are they all right?
You are in trouble.
The Mysos Triangle is the mark of a prisoner. And Sarn is a prison planet for very special people. That's why my father was sent here.
I was thinking it was
Clear to
something
me
like
you're a
that.
leader.
Are we Trion prisoners too? No. You were all that is left of the indigenous population.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
There's no way you could escape, either from my TARDIS or from the control center.
We'll see about that.
Help me! I'll spare your life!
Spare my life. You come out here and say that.
Oh! Yep. Put your back into it. Oh, This is my favorite thing. I don't know why.
How did your family become criminals?
There was civil war on my planet. My mother was killed. My father was on the wrong side and was exiled here with my younger brother. I, for my sins, was sent by the regime to Earth.
But how could they possibly know you've absconded?
Exiled to Earth.
Like fools who try to make sense of things, inventing legends and myths to explain them away.
Oh, that's it again. The old order's gone forever. There'll be no more outsiders, no more chosen ones.
The years that have been wasted.
Leave them like you on beyond.
And Perry's back, making her way over these hot rocks.
Get back! We're trapped!
Oh!
Emergency power cells may have decayed. No, we're in luck.
Oh, good.
My name is Turlough. Junior Ensign Commander. Identification code VTEC 9/12/12/44.
Oh.
Just as long as they don't send me back to Brendan. Where? The worst place in the universe, English public school on Earth. Let's get back to the others.
There we are. Should hold back the eruption for a while.
Turlough. Oh, never change.
Revive! Revive, chameleon!
How does it feel to get a taste of your own medicine?
I live, Doctor.
Albeit in somewhat reduced circumstances. You were experimenting with a tissue compression eliminator.
I was building a new and more deadly version.
You made it too powerful for your own good.
A small design problem.
It was by accident.
That's why you needed chameleon, isn't it?
I've lodged in the mind of that slave since our fateful meeting on Zarephath.
The scream in the TARDIS. He even felt your pain.
And came instantly to my help.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Get away from the bug.
No need to remind you what will happen if you use that thing in here.
He's let us go.
He needs to move his TARDIS into the circle of flame. When the next surge comes, he'll be surrounded by restorative gas.
We're trapped.
No, we're not. Armyan, your turn to play Logar.
Your people must go to the ruin.
To the ruin? Why?
That is where the trial and rescue ship will land. Please, you must hurry.
Oh, Turlough.
I'm trying to raise some local radiation. If I can induce a sympathetic reaction in chameleon psychic circuits, he'll have the electronic equivalent of a heart attack. Now, when I give you the word, I want you to push this control here hard to its end stop, all right? Now, get down behind the desk.
Get away from the controls.
He's a robot. He'll just walk through the flame.
I hope so. What I prepared will only work at close range.
I've warned you, Doctor.
Just as you say.
Now!
Sorry. I'm sorry too, Camille.
Oh.
Destroy me. Please.
Oh my goodness.
Let's try and control the surge of energy the Master's programmed. Otherwise, the planet could be destroyed before the sounds can escape. I don't know. I just hope Armyan gets the stabilizer at Turlough.
You must leave for the landing ground.
Leave us in peace. We wish to die with our sin.
Oh.
Loga!
On your feet, all of you! So much for Loga.
Deception. Another deception. And from a heretic.
Where's the doctor?
Trapped by the fire. He said he must fit this into the TARDIS.
The stabilizer.
You will never understand, Ariel. Loga is everywhere. He cares for the faithful.
Perhaps that's why he sent a ship from Trial. Perhaps he wants you to live.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
And that's what I call a real spaceship.
Ah!
To us, the TARDIS is the only way out of here.
Excuse your mouth.
It's customary to salute a senior officer, Turlough.
I'm very sorry, but there isn't time for that.
Where are you going?
The TARDIS is on a time-delayed takeoff. We have 15 seconds to clear this room.
Still running away?
If I were running away, I would hardly have asked for a rescue ship from Trial.
Oh. Oh. Turlough? Wait, Turlough? Wait.
I shall come from this fire 1,000 times stronger to hound you to the borders of the universe. Capsule reinjection immediately. I'll take you to the end of time for this. Help me! I'll give you anything in creation. Please! Just show mercy to your own.
Doctor? Are you okay?
Yes, of course. I'm all right.
Oh my goodness.
Under arrest?
Do you wish to be? Things have changed on trial. Former political prisoners are no longer persecuted. You're welcome to return.
Turlough? Turlough!
As you please.
Turlough!
We'd best be gone.
I just lost Tegan.
Go on, please! My exile has been rescinded.
I'm pleased for you.
Doctor,
I shall miss you.
No!
I don't want to go, Doctor. I've learned a lot from you. But I have to go back to Trial. It's my home.
Better to go back while you're a bit of a hero, eh?
No!
Look after him, won't you? He gets into the most terrible trouble.
What?
No! No!
I shall get you home.
Oh, must you?
Oh, yes. Friends will be worried.
It's funny, but just before I met you, I was saying I wanted to travel, and I've still got 3 months of my vacation left.
And you want to travel with me?
Is that an invitation?
Actually, it was a question. 3 months, you say?
That's right.
All right. Why not?
Oh!
Welcome aboard, Perry.
First Tegan, now Turlough. What's next? I don't think I can take much more of this. All right. I was tearing up a little bit there, and as much as I really, really enjoy Turlough as a companion, I didn't necessarily think I would get emotional whenever he made his exit. But I will get to that in a little bit. Oh my goodness. All right. I really enjoyed this story. I liked how it all came together. It's very common in, these Doctor Who stories that, I start off going, how is this all going to connect? How is everything going to really come together? And I think they did a really, really good job of having various different elements to this story all sort of collide. I have to say, I think I said this at the end of the last reaction, but I was kind of talking about how I was more interested in Turlough's backstory and all of that, and what this specific planet had to do with all of that. Slightly more so than the Master stuff, but man, did the Master stuff deliver! Whoo! I don't know. I mean, and kind of a very sort of haunting ending there, and the Doctor's expression there at the end was, I feel like it really packed a punch. But I have to say, the reveal of the Master having somehow shrunk himself, I loved that so much. I loved him trying to get away from Perry. I loved all of that. I was so on board. It did have a little bit of, sort of a silly vibe to it, but I was really here for all of it. I really, really was. And it's interesting, when they kept panning to the Master, I was like, where is he? But then, there's his TARDIS. So I was like, oh, he has to be in his TARDIS. And then they got into his TARDIS. And then, he didn't, come out and say, haha, I'm here, very masterly. And so I was like, what is going on? So I loved that reveal so very much. So very much. A lot of times these end of the episodes that end on the cliffhanger and all of that, some of those moments really deliver. Others not as much. That one delivered. At least for me. I know it's kind of sort of silly and ridiculous, but I was here for all of it. I was kind of waiting to learn more about what the Master's motivations were in all of this and everything. So I actually found that part of the plot for this story to deliver more than I thought it would. And I was quite invested in it by the end. Can I say really tragic with Chameleon? I mean, wow. I, throughout this entire story, was just feeling really, really bad, and I don't know the behind the scenes stuff. I don't know if they thought, this character isn't really gonna work. We don't know what to do with Chameleon, so they kind of created a plot point to sort of have, it was just, I thought it was so tragic. That was sad. And I know that I'm not as attached to Chameleon as, many other characters or companions, very little screen time. But I still found all of it really, really sad. And just everything that, at the end that the Doctor had to do and all of that, it was all really, really sad. I guess the one thing that I wish, I just wish that we had more time with Chameleon, because I feel like that really, really would have packed a punch in the emotional arena. But anyway, the other kind of side of things, the other main focus of the plot, this planet and how it's connected to Turlough's home planet and his past and everything like that. I adored that part of this story so, so much. Not just because I was fascinated and wanted to learn more about Turlough, but just I also thought it was really interesting, you know, that the one gentleman, I don't know his name, I'm sorry, said, you know, there were these things that happened here, and so then we all tried to make sense of it, or all of these people tried to make sense of it, and then they created their own rules around it, and their own faith around it, and their own, you know, and how much time have we lost sort of diverting ourselves from the truth. And I just found that all really interesting. And it is interesting when something unexplained happens, you know, it's part of, I guess, human nature to try to make sense of it in whatever way that you can. And I just thought all of that was really fascinating. And I liked, you know, that aspect of it. And then obviously learning more about Turlough. Obviously, you know, I think I said this at the end of the last reaction, but I really think that Turlough obviously could have been a lot more upfront and honest. I assume it's kind of in his personality, as much as I do think he does, you know, in some regards really trust the doctor, you know, after all this time and everything. I genuinely think that, you know, he's just sort of used to surviving on his own and dealing with things on his own. And, you know, it was just such a personal thing for him that I guess I can kind of see why he was sort of keeping everything a little close to his chest, even though I personally would have liked him to just be super forthcoming with the doctor right away. But I guess I do kind of understand that. It was kind of emotional losing Turlough. You know, I've loved all of the kind of various pairings with the Fifth Doctor throughout his run. I feel like he has very unique relationships with his companions. And I've just, I mean, I don't need to explain to you all that I've just been enjoying the Fifth Doctor's era so much. But a lot of that is because I feel like he has kind of these sort of unique relationships with his companions, and you know, there's a little bit of sass there. There's a little bit of eye rolling there and everything like that, and it seems like they're kind of, you know, characters with faults, but really genuine. I don't know what it is about this era specifically that I really love the Doctor and his companions a lot. And Turlough was a part of that, you know. Obviously, I said this in the last reaction, but, you know, the whole Black Guardian stuff, kind of getting all of that out of the way, I just found him to be so funny to watch, so interesting to watch in a lot of these stories. Even ones that he wasn't, you know, the focus or super prevalent in, I always found him really, really entertaining to watch. And I was sad I was sad. I was like, no, I can't lose Tegan and you. Like, I did, no. Who's the doctor gonna roll his eyes at? You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm quite interested. Perry had some great moments within this story, so, you know, that's no shade to Perry at all. I'm interested to learn more about her, but yeah, I'm a little bummed. Back to back. Whew. It's been rough over here. All right. I think that is about it. Really interesting story. Great story. I enjoyed it a lot. And very dark moments, heavy moments. It was quite... I felt like it had a little bit of everything tone-wise, as opposed to, in addition to just me kind of being really interested in the plot, because of, you know, like everything with Turlough and everything like that. I just felt like it touched on a lot of different tones that Doctor Who can bring out, but it didn't feel like all over the place, at least for me. Anyway, yeah, loved it. Okay. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.